Pelota is a ball game that originated in the Basque region of France and Spain. Most versions are played against a wall, in which the player throws the ball either by hand, racket, bat, or basket. Occasionally, the game is played in teams, where players are separated by a net or a line on the ground. Basque Pelota balls come in different diameters and weights, according to the type of play for which they're designed. But all of them have had the same basic construction for hundreds of years: a core wrapped in rubber, wool, and leather. To make the rubber wrapping, this machine deposits a line of natural rubber onto a paper strip. Next, a heating lamp softens the rubber to a formable consistency, while the machine applies a second paper strip on top. This process sandwiches the rubber together. Then, two rollers compress the encased rubber into a flat strip. Today, a pelota ball's core is typically made of plastic. The size of the core varies according to the final diameter and weight of the ball. The second machine removes the paper and wraps the rubber strip around the core, maintaining its perfectly round shape. The machine stops wrapping when the ball reaches a specific diameter and weight. Manufacturers place the rubber-wrapped core on a third machine, which wraps it in wool yarn, carefully maintaining a perfectly round shape. The ball continues wrapping until the ball reaches a specific diameter and weight. Now they prepare the ball's outer layer. They take a piece of goat skin and trace a figure-8 pattern around it repeatedly. Then, the shapes are cut out with a utility knife. The goat skins are soaked in water for a few minutes to make them supple. Then they coat the yarn with liquid synthetic rubber. Take 2 goat skins per ball and wrap them in opposite directions. The skins are held in place temporarily with about a dozen tiny nails. With strong synthetic thread, they sew the hides to each other. The key is to pull the stitches tightly so that the ball inside is immobilized. Once the sewing is complete, they remove the nails. They apply their maker's mark with a felt pen. Next, the ball undergoes a size test, using the gauge that corresponds to the ball's intended diameter. If the ball does not pass through the first hole, but passes through the second, the diameter is correct. The final step is to grease the leather with tallow, purified fat from cow's kidneys. One small glob evenly coats 20 or so balls after about 10 minutes in this specially designed machine. The tallow nourishes and protects the leather. No finished ball leaves the manufacturer without undergoing a bounce test. Pelota balls used in regulation play must have a plastic core, whereas balls used strictly for recreation may have a core made of boxwood. White pelota balls are designed for playing against a colored wall. Balls designed for play against a white wall are dyed black prior to applying tallow. Pelota is also played across a net or a line on the ground, the size of the ball varying with the version of the sport.